everybody, and welcome to Friday. We're so happy you've been learning with us. We're going to wrap up our conversation on supporting general education teachers and how we can all work together to support students with disabilities in our classrooms. So let's dive in to how we can support students with disabilities. Keep in mind, for our learning from Monday through Thursday, it's all about access and what we can do to support students in accessing the curriculum. So there are those four big rocks that are good to think about. The first is the structure and order we have for our classrooms, and those can increase access for students when there's predictability in the structure and order. Think about all the different technologies that we can use to increase access for students, especially when we're thinking about those supplementary aids and services that students have in their IEPs. Research tells us again and again that there is power in relationships. So think about the relationships that you can build with students that are positive and proactive and will help students feel safe and comfortable in your classroom. And think choices and options. Lots of research tells us that when students have the power of choice and options, it increases their engagement in our classrooms.
So where can we build these inclusive practices? We need to be thinking about where to begin and how do we create a classroom where we incorporate UDL or trauma-informed care and using our evidence-based practices daily. How can we create lesson plans that incorporate these evidence-based practices? And so what does it look like? How do we collaborate with your students and the parents and the special education teachers? We need to be thinking through this, but we need to start and we need to end with this positive school climate that we as teachers begin thinking about practices that include authentic praise, involving students in the classroom in the decision making, fostering very positive relationships with all stakeholders, and actively engaging students in this learning process. This is where we begin and this is where we end our day when we think through our practices.
So how can we continue learning and where can we go to learn more? Obviously, as teachers, we are called to continually learn and grow. So the first thing we encourage you to do is to just stay in constant collaboration with the special education teachers with whom you work every day. Meet with them, talk with them, pose questions to them, and even work with their related service providers in your building. They're also going to be a great source of information for you. We've also linked you here to our national and even international association that supports and advocates for all things special education, and that's the Council for Exceptional Children. So their website is a wealth of information. Even if you're not a member, there are tons of webinars, resources that you can view, read, even purchase to learn more. And then we've also linked you to your state chapter of CEC, the Kentucky Council for Exceptional Children. That website connects you to those of us who are involved. We encourage you to get involved as well at the local level. And then the website also links you to upcoming opportunities that would be near you. And we celebrate all the great things happening around our state. And you can find all of that on our website as well. And then finally, we encourage you to partner with your instructional coaches, either those that are in your building or in your district, and administrators. Those folks are there to support you. They want you to be successful. Obviously, they want your students to be successful. And so they are going to be a wealth of resources and encouragement for you. And then lastly, work with us, your regional cooperative. We've hyperlinked there our NKCES website. The website itself is going to be a great source of information on upcoming opportunities, links to additional resources, but then even just reaching out to any of those consultants with questions, ideas for resources or strategies, we always encourage you to do that.
Okay, so to sum it up, in order to support our students with disabilities, we need to understand that student's IEP. We need to know that they are a part of our general education classroom first. We need to support the whole child and the whole family. We need to build a UDL classroom to support all of our learners. And just like Marissa reiterated, we need to keep learning ourselves. So we've linked for you also our Professional Learning Online website that offers all kinds of free learning on your own schedule. We've also linked for you our contact information. Please communicate with us via email, engage with us on Twitter, and let's keep the learning going.
So thanks everybody for learning with us today. We are so happy that you are here. And from Laura and Marissa and Kim and Amelia, we say thank you, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.